Hello, everyone. We are one day away from the end of the 30-day self-love journey. Hi, thank you for tuning in. I am Dethea, the beloved, your self-love journey enthusiast, right? Thank you guys so much for joining me on my YouTube channel, Dethea the Beloved. If this is your first time to my channel, make sure you click the subscribe button and click that bell so that you can be notified when I go live. And if you're on my Facebook page, hey y'all, hey, what's happening, guys? Grateful. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's so beautiful out here. I wish you could see it. But I wanted to jump in today to talk to you about being created in his image. Yeah. So, the Bible tells us that we are created in our creator's image and likeness. And a lot of people, when you think about someone being in someone's image or likeness, you're probably thinking, you know, features, facial features, body features, things like that. But when God says that He created us in His image and likeness, man, that says a lot. And I don't think we have really tapped into what that truly means. So today, I just want to take a few moments to kind of highlight some things that you need to recognize about you. I said you. Things that you need to recognize about you because you are absolutely created in his image and likeness. And so let's dive into what that actually means. So when we think about God, right? Most of us think that he's somebody way out of space, around the corner, up the street, high in the sky. But in all actuality, he's omnipresent everywhere at every time, right? Okay, so let's think about that. Now, in your physical body, of course, you cannot be. I mean, you're in your physical body, you are limited. Like, you're absolutely limited to your time, space, moment, like where you are physically. But science is starting to prove that in our mind, we can be anywhere at any time and in space. Okay? Okay, so if we're created like our Father and He can be anywhere at any time, then it would really do us some good to look into how does that translate into our lives. So that's pin that as your homework point. I want you to really think about that. Like, think about how that attribute of Him really applies to you, and you'll see that you are not as limited as you think you are. Okay, moving on. Number two. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, right? And how did He do it? He did it through the spoken word. He said, "Let there be light," and there was light. So if we're created in His image and likeness, then our words have power. Ah. That's why the Bible says that we'll be judged by the things that we say. Not only that, but the power of life and death is in the tongue. So what does that mean? Guess what? If we're created in his image and likeness, then what we say has power. And not only does it have just power, like, it has super creative power. So, blink, blink, blink. I love certain people on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. So you see me kind of do things that they do from time to time. It just cracks me up. But when you think about that, you really be careful about what you say. Because what you say has the power to create Mm. See, my live don't want me to be great today, but I'm going to be great. I'm going to confess that you are going to allow me to speak this word. No more interruptions. Okay, so let me move forward. Guys, be careful what you say, because what you say actually has creative power. And whether you know it or not, the positive things that you say are one thing, but the negative things that you say are another. And how you say things, most of the time when we say things that are negative, we say it with power, enthusiasm, and energy. And that actually, that power, enthusiasm, and energy, that's a threefold cord that's not easy to be broken. So those words typically actually formulate, form, and become. So that's why the Bible tells us be slow to speak, quick to hear, right? Because if you say the wrong thing, you're actually creating things in your world that you do not want to create. Do you hear me? Are you listening? Tune in. We're created in his image and likeness. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing that the Bible says is that God is love. So if we're created in his image and likeness, then we are love. Yep. Yep. At the core of who we are love. And sometimes, you know, our love meter goes way, way down because we're affected by the things that are out. We don't really look at the inside. Some of us, we've not been given real good blueprints to this life, right? And so when things come at us and we're not fully um, girded up, that's what the church say, you got to be girded up. But if we're not fully, um, if we don't have an armor, if we don't have the truth to guide us, then when these things come, they can drain our love meter, right? But that's what's so important about this 30-day journey of self-love to self-love, all of however you want to say it. That's what's so important about it. Because during this time period, it's time for you to really tap into you. You are a created being, created in the image and likeness of the source, the higher power, God Himself. Numero uno, the beginning, the first, the all that's encompassed, like whatever you want to call it, you are created in that pathway, in that blueprint. And so, where you may think you're powerless, you're actually powerful. And I'm gonna just throw this in here. I don't see they tried it. I'm going to say it's because we haven't tapped into our full power. The source that is within us, God that lives within us, whether you're a sinner or a saint, God is with you. He created you. Did you hear me? He created you. Whether you acting up or acting out, He created you. And I just encourage you, I truly encourage you to recognize you can change your situation with a word. You can change your situation with your thoughts. As a man thinketh, so is he. We're gonna come out of this thinking this year, and we're gonna see ourselves as who we are. We are the creators. Oh my God, absolutely work. We are his best creation. And he says, I put before you today life or death. And then it's an open book quiz. He says, choose life. Amazing. Okay. So, guys, I've got a special announcement tomorrow. Tomorrow is our last day of our 30-day journey of self-love challenge. Not challenge, because we don't want to be challenged no more. But our last day of the 30-day journey of self-love. And I absolutely, in this 30-day, have accepted. I didn't want to accept it, but I've accepted. I've accepted my true call, and my true call is to inspire, encourage, build, and uplift. And so, yeah. So I've got something amazing and special for you guys tomorrow on our last day. So hopefully you'll join me. Hopefully you'll tell a friend, and we're gonna have an amazing time. Man, when I tell you the rest of your life is the best of your life, you better believe me. High five. Yes. All right, guys. I am out. Peace. Namaste. You know what? Somebody gonna have to tell me how to say that word. I'm gonna have to listen to it. But anyway, however you want to say it, say la. Whatever you say, I just want you to think on what I said. You are created in his image and likeness. And so you better look at who your daddy is, baby. You better look at who your creator is so that you know who you are. Oh, amazing. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you again for joining me live on YouTube. For those of you who are new to my channel, click that subscribe button, click that little bell wherever it is, ding, 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 ding. Yeah, click that so the next time I go live, you will be notified. And for those of you who are on Facebook, don't forget to like and share this. Sharing is caring. I love you guys. May your day and your evening and your moments and your thoughts and everything be filled with love, life, peace, and success. Love you guys.